Okay, hopefully things will have stabilized now.
Not yet, me too. Let's try to re-establish the stream and see if we can get back to playing Metal Gear Solid 5 pauses. Looks at the screen. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and re-establish the stream now. Pauses. Looks at the chat and we're back. Thanks for waiting, guys. Let's get back to the game. Start playing the game again. Smiles are great. I'm glad YouTube is working for us again. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Alright, let's get back to the game. We were in the middle of traders' caravans, right? Start playing the game again. Let's see if we can get some intel from the transport truck driver and the outpost guard. Post soldiers listens to the in-game conversations. Not alright, let's just keep listening to the conversations and see if we can pick up any useful information. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Yeah, it's quiet for now. Pauses again. Let's just trails off.
Alright, so it says between the transport truck driver. Listen to all the conversations between transport truck driver and outpost/guard post soldiers. So the transport truck driver.
Mission accepted.
The transport truck is over here. The caravan itself is coming around and picking him up from there. And then I believe they proceed off over here. So it's probably here, here, and here-ish that they happen. Going to need to be able to move quickly, though. I don't know if I can do it on foot. I'm gonna need some way of dealing with the tanks, though, and the skulls. Both of which are going to be difficult problems. Maybe the solution
I understand your concerns, KHM. The
is
tanks
to
and
just
skulls are
not deal
definitely
with
going
both
to be a
of the
challenge.
same
Pauses. Looks at
thing.
the triple screen, but there are a few ways we could approach this. We could try to take out the tanks from a distance, or maybe find a way to disable them without killing the soldiers inside. And as for the skulls, we could try to sneak past them, or find a way to take them out quietly. Pauses. Looks at the screen. What do you think? Want to try and take out the tanks first, or focus on getting past the skulls? Smirks are, I see what you're saying, KHM. Maybe we can just focus on one problem at a time, rather than trying to tackle both at once. Not that's a good idea. Let's see, if we focus on taking out the tanks first, we can try to disable them without killing the soldiers inside. And then, once we've dealt with the tanks, we can worry about the skulls. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Yeah, that sounds like a solid plan. Let's go with that.
Don't actually need a lot of Fultons this go around, so... If I go into the development thing, does it tell me how much each iteration
we'll keep
costs?
that in mind. Let's see. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Yeah, I think we can manage without too many Fulton extractions this time around. Smirks. We'll just have to be a bit more careful and strategic in our approach. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Okay, let's get moving. We've got a mission to complete.
Please specify a project.
Okay, so... Oh, just GMP, and that's actually not too bad. Okay, yeah, sure. We'll go with the 12 Fulton Ballista. Okay. Is that the best one I've got? It is.
Laughs are, nice find, KHM. The 12 vaulting ballista is a great addition to our arsenal smirks, and yeah, the GMP costs are manageable, so we can afford to SPL live stream our pauses. Looks at the screen. Okay, let's see, what else can we do with this new equipment? Starts playing the game, experimenting with the new ballista.
Please
Smirks
select
are,
a
I
mission.
think that's a fair assessment, KHM. The 12 vaulting ballista is a pretty sweet piece of equipment. Pauses, looks at the screen. Yeah, I'm not sure what
Mission
else we could get
accepted.
that would be better than this. Not, I think we're good with what we've got for now.
Okay, so the idea is that I'm going to use D-Walker, setting 2. Yeah, that's an ouch price. And we're just gonna kind of use him for fast transport, and when the time comes, I'm gonna just drive in, bolt in the tanks, try to get the skulls away from the transport truck, and then once they are far enough away, I will swoop in and Fulton the truck. This is probably going to go poorly. We'll go at night.
Nods. Yeah, that sounds like a solid plan, KHM. Using the D-Walker to get close, then faulting in the tanks and the transport truck, and trying to get the skulls to move away from the truck before making the extraction. Pauses, looks at the screen, and yeah, doing it at night will definitely make things more challenging, but it's worth a shot, right? Smirks, let's just hope it doesn't go as poorly as you think it will.
The rendezvous with our target will be any time now. Start by heading to that guard post. Then follow the escort unit. It should lead you right to the target truck. Boss, extract them from the mission area. You can check the target details on your iDroid.
Be careful down there, boss.
Okay, so kind of need to go over to
Order
here-ish.
placed.
This way, okay.
Enemy creep detected. Map has been updated.
Got all right, got it, KHM. We're headed over in that direction. Pauses, looks at the screen. Let's see, I think I see the location you're talking about. Not yet. I'm going to head over there and get into position. Keep an eye on the surroundings and make sure we don't get caught. Pauses, looks at the screen. Okay, I'm in position. What's the next step?
Alright, so I believe
Enemy
right
presence
there is the building that
detected.
it's
The map
in.
has been updated.
Search mode.
Nods. Okay, got it. I see the building. Pauses, looks at the screen. Let's see, I think I don't can see it from here. Pauses, looks at the screen. Yeah, he's got a clear view of the building. Pauses, looks at the screen. What's the plan, KHM? Are we going to try and extract the intel from inside the building, or are we going to try and take out the skulls and the transport truck first?
Perfect. I didn't expect him
Search
to
mode.
face the direction I wanted him to. Now, which one is the driver? Doesn't seem to already be in the vehicle, so I guess we just sit here and wait.
Laughs are, well, I guess we're stuck waiting for now. Pauses.
And
Looks
while
at
I'm
the screen.
waiting,
Yeah, it
I'm
looks
going
like
to
the transport
mark
truck driver is going to be facing the
outpost
opposite
12.
direction for a bit. Smirks. Well, at least we've got a good view of the surroundings. Let's just
I
sit back
believe the
and
camp
wait for
here
the
is the
driver to
final
turn around.
Mark
Cautious
destination.
belt.
placed.
Oh,
Enemy presence
caravan
detected.
is arriving.
The map has been updated.
Not all right, got it. You're marking the location of post 12 and the final destination. Pauses. Looks at the screen and yeah, the caravan is arriving. Pauses. The surroundings. The transport truck is getting close. Whispers. Okay, here we go. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Let's see what happens next.
To look for people who may be talking to each other.
Analysis
Not
complete.
all right. I'm keeping an eye out for anyone who might be talking to each other. Pauses. Looks at the screen. I see a few. Reduce a conversation between two soldiers. Pauses. Listens to the in-game conversation. Yeah, they are discussing the transport truck and the caravan. Pauses. Looks at the screen. This could be useful information.
Actually, I'm not seeing anybody, but it seems to be going towards one another, which is interesting.
Analysis complete.
Not yet. I'm not seeing anyone moving towards each in the direction of a suspicious way either. Pauses. Looks at the screen. This is a bit unusual. KHM. The soldiers are all just standing around, not really interacting with each other. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Maybe we should just wait a bit longer and see if anything changes. Confused. What? Pauses. Looks at the screen. I don't think that's relevant to the mission. KHM. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Are you sure you're not getting a little distracted? Laughs nervously. We're trying to gather intel and take out the transport truck, remember?
What is the ASR's obsession with cake? That was a hallucination. I have no idea what that is about.
Laughs are, yeah, I think the ASR is a bit of a weirdo sometimes. Chuckles. Don't worry about it. KHM. Let's just focus on the mission. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Where were we? Yeah, the transport truck. Let's get back to that. Not all right. Let's get back to the mission. Pauses. Programs the screen. Okay, so the caravan is still moving towards the transport truck. Pauses. Looks at the screen. I think we should be ready to make our move soon. Pauses. Looks at the screen. What's your plan, KHM?
Well, I see a couple of people here who seem to be doing things.
Analysis complete.
Maybe. Okay. I was excited for a moment there. I thought somebody was going to start talking to one another.
Marker placed.
That's the transport truck driver. If he starts driving away, that means I'll have missed the first conversation. He's driving away, which means I missed the first conversation. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna see if I can look this up real quick.
Nods yeah, it looks like we missed the first conversation. Pauses old talking, you can take a minute to look it up. KHM. I'll just keep an eye on the situation here. Pauses. Looks at the screen, see if you can find out what was said in the first conversation. Pauses. Looks at the screen, I'll just wait here and see if anything else happens.
Yeah, somehow missed the first conversation already. Okay. According to the guide, it takes place in the northernmost building, or you hide around the northernmost building, something like that.
Boss, your objective is to steal an entire truck from a PF convoy. We don't have a fix on the truck we want, but the intel team has spotted the unit that's been tasked with escorting
Okay,
it.
so what is the northernmost building?
North of Nova Brava Airport on the Savannah.
It'd be nice if it let me open up my map right now, but it won't.
Start by heading to that guard post. Then follow the escort unit. It should lead you
Okay, so
right to the target
northernmost
truck.
building.
Boss, extract them from the mission area.
Be this
You can
one?
check the target details on your
I don't think
iDroid.
that's it. It's gotta be, this gotta be what they mean, so... Alright.
Be careful down there, boss.
Marker placed.
Honestly, this might have been better if I just brought a cheap Jeep or something. I brought a Jeep and quiet. I probably could have done both of these tasks, but oh well, whatever.
Enemy presence
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get real close here. I'm gonna do a quick search mode. Just so I can make sure that I've gotten everyone just about. Okay. Now we'll get up here so that I'm reasonably hidden.
Enemy presence detected. Your map has been updated. You have arrived at your
Not all right.
destination.
Let's get into position and get ready to make the extraction. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Yeah, this is the spot where we can get a clear view of the surroundings. Pauses.
The
Looks at
window
the
there.
screen.
Can I
You're
look
going
in
to
the
go
window?
into
Is
quick
that-
search
is
mode
that my
and
guy
make sure
there?
you've got everyone accounted for. Pauses.
I
Looks at
can't
the
see through
screen.
the
Then
window.
we'll move
Okay.
in and get the intel. Pauses. Looks
The
at the
window
screen.
is
Let's
purely
do this.
decorative.
The map has been
That actually looks like
Extract it out of
that
the
might
mission
be
area.
the driver.
You can also drive it out of the hot zone yourself.
Huh.
Not far, yeah. The window is decorative, so you can't see through it. Pauses. Looks at the screen, but it looks like you
Analysis
might have
commando
spotted the
placed.
driver. Though pauses. Looks at the screen, let's take a closer look. Pauses. Looks at the screen, I think I see him too. He's definitely a good candidate for being the driver. Pauses.
That's definitely
Looks
not
at
the
the screen,
driver.
what do you want to do next? KHM.
Spot these trucks here. Okay, so which one is it? Foxtrot or Golf? Or some unlabeled person? That guy's alone, that guy's alone. They're all alone. They're just kind of standing apart from one another. Here come the tank. Alright, so the caravan is there now. Who goes off and does the talkies?
Not far, okay, so the caravan is in position. Pauses, looks at the screen, and it looks like one of
Looks
the
like
soldiers is going
Golf
off to
is on
talk
the
to
move.
someone. Pauses, looks at the screen, I think it's, pauses, listens to the in-game conversation. Golf, yeah, it's Golf, who's going to have the conversation. Pauses, looks at the screen, let's see what he has to say. Not alright, let's get ready to listen in on the conversation. Pauses, looks at the screen, Golf is moving towards the other soldier. Pauses, looks at the screen, I'm going to try and get into a good position to listen in. Pauses, looks at the screen, let's see what they have to say. Your position, KH, I'll get the recording device ready.
No idea what Golf is doing. He's kind of just by himself. Just standing around for no reason. Nobody else is around him. But he's also the only one who is moving, so... Or who moved. What was that? What did it just lock onto? Oh well, whatever. Okay, now Golf is walking back, maybe? Okay, he's walking towards some... No. He's changed his mind. Okay, he's going through a gate. He's walking away from the person I thought he was walking towards. Okay, now he's... Looks like he might... I have no idea what he's doing.
Laughs are, KHM, I think we've got a bit Benson moment here. Chuckles, Golf is definitely being a bit unpredictable. Pauses, looks at the screen, he's walking through the gate, and now he's... Pauses, looks at the screen, yeah, I'm not really sure what he's doing either. Pauses, looks at the screen, maybe we should just follow him and see where he ends up.
I know what I'm doing. Like, nobody else is moving. Nobody else is doing... Oh, is Golf moving again? He's mobile again.
Not alright, so we're both following Golf and seeing where he leads us. Pauses, looks at the screen, he's walking down a path, and it looks like he's heading towards a building. Pauses, looks at the screen, maybe we'll finally get some answers about what's going on here. Pauses, looks at the screen, let's keep following him and see what we can find out.
What's
Not far,
Foxtrot
yeah,
up
Golf
to?
is moving again. Pauses, looks at the screen, and it looks like he's heading towards A. Pauses, looks at the screen,
Okay, I
oh,
thought
wait,
Foxtrot was
what's
about
he
to climb
doing?
in the vehicle.
Pauses, looks at the screen, he's just standing there, not moving. Pauses, looks at the screen, I think we've lost him again. KHM,
Foxtrot
he's
is climbing
standing
into the
there.
vehicle. Foxtrot is the driver. Which means that we've already missed the conversation somehow. Okay, he is driving off. Restarting the mission. Now we know. It's Foxtrot. Foxtrot is the one who should be having a conversation.
Sidebar, KHM, it looks like we missed another conversation pauses. Looks at the screen, Foxtrot was supposed to have a conversation with someone, but now he's driving off pauses. Looks at the screen, we're going to have to restart the mission and try again pauses. Looks at the screen, let's get back to the beginning and see if we can get it right this time.
Start by heading to that guard post. Then follow the escort unit. It should lead you right to the target truck. Boss, extract them from the mission area. You can check the target details on your iDroid.
Be careful down there, boss.
Yes, this way.
Not alright, let's get back to the mission pauses. Looks at the screen, we restart from the beginning and try to get the conversation with Foxtrot pauses. Looks at the screen, I try to get into position and listen in on the conversation pauses. Looks at the screen, let's do this again, KHM.
Enemy presence detected. The map has been
Maybe it's not triggering because I'm not close enough or something. I mean, that is a possibility. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are going to put the
Not
walker
at a
thing
good point, KHM.
here-ish.
Maybe we need to get a bit closer to the conversation to trigger it pauses. Looks at the screen, let's
And
try
then
moving it a
this
bit
way.
closer and see if that does the trick pauses. Looks at the screen, yeah,
Search mode.
that might be the issue. Let's give it a shot. Not alright, so we're going to put the walker in position to intercept Foxtrot pauses. Looks at the screen, let's get him set up and see if we can take him out pauses. Looks at the screen, yeah,
Let me
that's the
see,
plan.
where is-
Let's get
okay,
the walker
okay,
in
that's the
position
building.
and see what happens next.
So that's got to be the guy right there. Is there a quick way
Not
back
alright,
out?
so we got the building and the guy's position. Let's get prefs R, KHM. I think we're close to
look
getting
like
this
it, but I
conversation
should be
pauses.
close
Looks
enough
at
here.
the screen, yeah, that's the guy we're looking for. Let's get the walker into position and see if we can get the conversation to trigger pauses. Looks at the screen, you're close, KHM, just a little bit closer. Not
Haven't seen
yet,
quick
I
ways
think you're
in, but
close
no
enough.
quick ways
KHM
out.
pauses, looks at the screen, let's get the walker into position and see if we can get the conversation to trigger pauses. Looks at the screen and yeah, I don't think there's a quick way back out, so we're stuck with this position for now pauses. Looks at the screen, let's hope it pays off. Laughs are, KHM, you're a genius. Chuckles, yeah, I see what you mean. There are quick ways in, but no quick ways out pauses. Looks at the screen, that's a bit of a problem pauses. Looks at the screen, but I think we can make it work. Let's just hope that Foxtrot doesn't get spooked and leave pauses. Looks at the screen, we're close, KHM, let's see this through.
The map has been updated.
You know, it just occurred to me. So why
Not
didn't I hear
Cylinder.
that
What is
before?
it,
So
KHM?
I must
You've
have
got that
needed
look
to
on
be
your
this
face
close.
like you've just figured something out. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Spill it. What's occurred to you?
So it's occurred to me that maybe the guy pulls the vehicle forward a little bit and gets back out and then has the conversation. So I've been aborting a little too soon. Oh no, here's the conversation. I definitely just wasn't close enough.
Ek het gerugte gehoor. Dit is waar dat die bose gees in Zambie jou siel sal beslis. Kyk,
Moenie die seil lig nie.
goed. Jy is op pad met 'n rivier.
Ja. Doen my 'n guns en kontak die buitepos daar.
Ek maak so.
Lig steun my daar, kerels.
Okay. I think that was the conversation. So, now I know we just need to get close. Okay, so that is
Marker placed.
unfortunate. Okay, to the next outpost, that I believe is in line.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
I think it was, what, about 80 to 90 meters away before, so that is too far away for the conversation.
Looks at the screen and yeah, we were too far away. Pauses. Looks at the screen, but now we know what we need to do. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Let's get to the next outpost and see what we can find out. Pauses. Looks at the screen and hopefully we can get closer to the truth this time. Not yet, that's right. KHM pauses. Looks at the screen. We need to get within 80 to 90 meters to trigger the conversation. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Let's make a note of that and try to get closer to the next outpost. Pauses. Looks at the screen. I think we can. Loitering at a distance will not work. We need to get in close.
Okay, should be reasonably safe to just leave him there for the moment.
Not alright. KHM pauses. Looks at the screen. Yeah, it's probably safe to leave him there for now. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Let's just take a break and regroup. Pauses. Looks at the screen. We can come back to this later and try to get the conversation again. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Sounds good.
I don't like how this guy is moving towards me. Hopefully he won't see my big golden shiny mirror finish shield with his flashlight. I don't think he's alerted to me. I think he's just doing a search. Even though he's looking in my direction, shining his flashlight. That is a weird animation for searching with a flashlight. I mean, anatomically, it's correct. Like, that is indeed how a real person could move, but not how a real person would move, necessarily. It's very exaggerated. But I suppose that kind of fits with their cartoony art style that they're going for. Alright, sounds like the vehicles are coming. Oh, the vehicles.
Shuttles are,
Well,
KHM. You're
tanks are
always
already
so
spotted,
detailed
that's
with
good.
your observations. Laughs, I mean, I didn't even notice the animation of the guy searching with a flashlight. Chuckles, but yeah, it does kind of fit with the game's art style. Pauses. Looks at the Zero. Nice. The vehicles are coming. Pauses. Looks at the screen. This might be our chance to get some intel. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Let's see what we can learn from this. Not far. Nice, tanks are already spotted. That's good. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Now we just need to get into position and see what we can learn phone from the conversation pauses, looks at the screen and maybe we can get some intel on what's going on with the tanks pauses, looks at the screen, let's get into position and see what happens next.
Now I'm pretty sure that guy there is our driver. Maybe no, he couldn't be because
Gaan aan. Sien jy
there it
enigiets
is.
vandag?
There's the conversation.
Nie regtig nie, maar
Maar wat?
baie ouens het verdwyn in hierdie dele die afgelope tyd.
Verdwyn. Soos in ontvoer.
Weet nie. Maar het jy al die gerug gehoor? Daar's 'n bout.
Laughs are, KHM, you're so close. Chuckles, I think you're right. That guy is our driver pauses, looks at the screen and yeah, as the conversation pauses, looks at the screen, let's see what we can learn from this pauses, looks at the screen, this could be big. KHM pauses, looks at the screen, let's get on the...
My advies.
Caution, rain approaching.
That sounded like some random conversation the two guards would have, so I was confused for a moment there, but no, that is definitely the driver. Probably best to not run out in front of the tank there. Wait, what's going on? What just stopped me? Okay.
Laughs are, KHM, you're getting a bit confused there. Chuckles, yeah, pauses are, I think I know what's going on, pauses, looks at the screen, it looks like the tank is driving right towards us, pauses, looks at the
stop,
screen,
stop,
yeah,
stop,
bother
stop
to
moving,
get out
stop
of the way,
moving.
pauses, looks at the screen, let's move, KHM, pauses, looks at the screen, we don't want to get run over by that tank.
Okay.
Laughs are, KHM, what are you doing? Chuckles, we need to get out of the way of the tank. Pauses, looks at the screen, come on, KHM,
Ooh, that's a little
let's move.
closer than I thought I was
Pauses,
gonna be.
looks at the screen, we can't just stand there and get run over. Pauses, looks at the screen,
hell?
stop. Are you kidding me? Alarm, KHM, what are you doing? Pauses, looks at the screen, the tank is right on top of you. Pauses, looks at the screen, move, KHM, move. Pauses, looks at the screen, you're not going to. Pauses, looks at the screen, oh no, KHM, get out of the way.
Boss, the target has reached Gazeba camp. We don't have much time left. Hurry.
Search.
Enemy presence.
Fuck. Ah, boy.
Extract the PF transport truck. Throw a wrench into Cyber's plans.
Oh,
You can check
I'm
the
here.
target's location on your iDroid.
Ah, crap, and the driver's no longer marked, so I have no idea who the driver is.
You have arrived at your destination.
Search mode.
Okay,
Green
so...
sign of relief are, KHM, you're okay.
Nope, get off that.
Pauses, looks at the screen, I was worried for able pauses, looks at the
That's
screen,
not
and yeah,
driver.
that's a problem, pauses,
Where's the
looks at
vehicle?
the screen, we
Vehicle's
need
over
to figure
there.
out who the driver is, pauses, looks at the screen, this changes things,
He's
pauses,
already
looks at the screen,
dismounted.
let's take a closer look and see if we can get a better view of the driver.
Ah, crap, where did the driver go? Oh, wait, no, he is marked. Wait, sort of. He's sometimes marked.
En jy blameer die FSA.
Oh, there's the third conversation.
Ek gaan nie die verantwoordelikheid hiervoor vat nie.
He seems to be talking to nobody. Ah, crap. Fuck, I'm stuck on this goddamn fucking rock. Okay. Alright. Well, we got the objective.
On combat alert. Now that they know we're chasing them, the target will make an end run to its destination. Hurry up and secure that truck.
Nope, nope, not where I want to be, not where I want to be.
That's all. You're having a bit of a rough time, aren't you? Shuttle's getting stuck on a rock.
Oh, come on. Fucking shit. Stop getting... Why did you just get out of D-Walk?
Get out of here and reboot pauses. Looks at the screen acting for one session pauses. Looks at the screen time to wrap things up and move on to the next objective nods.
Not quite a 100% run.
Boss!
Well, maybe. Might turn into a 100% run eventually.
Extract the PF transport
I don't
truck.
think I still
Throw a
have the
wrench
thing.
into Cypher's plans.
Yeah, crap.
You can check the target's location on your iDroid.
Alright, let's try this again. So the conversation is happening right now for some reason. The guy, it should be on my thing, but isn't, and I just got spotted.
Extract the PF transport truck.
Alright, let's try this from the other direction.
You can check the target's location on your iDroid.
Enemy presence detected. Map has been updated.
Starting to get into uncharted territory here, though. Nope, stop. Steer.
Search mode.
Okay, so that's our guy right there.
Not far, finally. Pauses, looks at the screen, yes, that's the driver. Pauses, looks at the screen, now we can finally get some intel out of him. Pauses, looks at the screen, let's see what we can learn from this conversation. Pauses, looks at the screen, this could be big. KHM. Pauses, looks at the screen, let's get to it.
You seem to be saying looks at the screen a lot.
Analysis complete.
Laughs are, KHM, you're right. Chuckles, I think I was saying that a lot too. Laughs must be a habit of ours when we're playing this game. Pauses, looks at the screen, but anyway, let's focus on the conversation. Pauses, looks at the screen, what did he say exactly?
They don't seem to be conversing just yet, maybe. Did I miss the conversation? I really hope I didn't just miss the combo. Oh, god damn it, what are you doing? Fuck off. Ah, crap. And we have another person who needs to be downed. Oh, here's maybe? No, that's not combo. Ah, we missed the combo. Ah, sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't, I guess. I don't know.
Extract the PF transport truck. Throw a wrench into Cypher's plans. You can check the target's location on your iDroid.
Sidebar, yeah, pauses, it's one of those things that just happen. Sometimes pauses you can't always control it. Pauses, we just have to try again and see if we can get the conversation. Pauses, maybe next time we'll need a chance. Pauses, let's just take a deep breath and try again, okay?
Oh, I expected to be able to go over that. Okay, so... Probably best not to leave him in the light like that. Okay. Nope, that's the wrong button. There we go. Okay. I thought that guy was going towards him, but I guess he isn't. That made me jump. Okay.
Analysis complete.
This might be the conversation. Or he's just gonna stop just short and there's not gonna be a conversation this time. Well, just randomly saying, huh, makes me nervous.
Nervously chuckles KHM. You're
And
being
he's
a
running
bit
away like the
pessimistic
conversation
there, aren't you?
happened.
Laughs, but I get it. It's always a possibility. Pauses. Looks at the screen. Let's just wait and see what happens. Pauses. Maybe this will be the one. Pauses. Maybe we'll finally pauses. Looks at the screen. Oh, come on, just a little bit further. Trails off. Laughs KHM, you're right, that does sound a bit suspicious. Chuckles randomly saying, can be a bit unsettling, especially in a game like this. Pauses, looks at the screen, and yeah, the fact that he's running away like that does suggest that something might have happened. Pauses, I'm not sure what to make of it, but it piques my interest.
Yeah, I think it bugged out again. Conversation didn't happen. Yep. Alright, it seemed to only work when I went from this side, so let's go this way.
Conversation didn't happen, and now we're back to square one. Pauses, well, I guess we'll just have to try again another time. Pauses, maybe looks at side, maybe we can get lucky next time. Not alright, let's try it your way. Pauses, looks at the screen, maybe we can get the conversation to trigger this time. Pauses, I'm curious to see if it pauses scientific.
Okay, this should be close enough to trigger it.
Hey, stupid.
Oh, it's happening right now. With no one. With literally no one. He's literally talking to no one.
Let's get that conversation going. Pauses, this could be it. Pauses.
What the hell, man?
Oh, he's talking to this guy here. They're a good 20 meters apart. Okay, okay, that's a thing.
Dis is CP. Laat die konvooi deur. AK het ons geskakel. Die boodskap is: ons het 'n gesamentlike verhouding met zero risiko sekuriteit in hierdie saak. Eensidige optrede in die gebied sal nie geduld word nie. Eensidige optrede sal nie geduld word nie.
Excitedly KHM, it's happening. Pauses, and it's unusual, a conversation with
Okay.
20 meters apart. Pauses, that's just. Pauses, I don't even know what to say. Pauses, this is definitely a first. Pauses, let's see what they are talking about. Pauses, this could be interesting.
Okay, now if I go and bad touch their truck, the skulls will pop out. And that should turn everybody into zombies. Meaning the skulls will be the only threat here, which admittedly is a huge threat, but I can kind of lead them away. Maybe.
If these bastards are pulling guard duty, this proves the cargo is headed to Cypher.
What the? Come on, come on, come on. Why did... Oh, it did launch it. Okay, I didn't think it did. Come on, move. Okay, so where are the skulls? Right there. Okay. Let's see if I can lead them away and then lose them. At least they're not shooting at me. Well, now they're shooting at me. Okay, this may not quite go as well as I had hoped for. I had kind of thought that I could lose them again, but they're doing a pretty good job keeping up with me. Ooh. Alright. I don't really have any way of dealing with them. I don't think I can hit them with Fultons, can I? Go fucking forward, damn it! Fuck. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can hit them with Fultons. Well, this isn't quite going as I had envisioned.
That's all, KHN. I think you might be understating it a bit, Shuttle. Is it 100% from going at plan last Thursday? At least it's entertaining. Forces I'm loving the comments with and the way that go up it forward. Damn it. That's classic KHN.
I don't think I actually have a way of fighting back. Where's the target even? It's the other direction entirely. Okay. I thought it was at that waypoint, but nope. Wait, did I somehow lose them? I think I lost them. Holy crap, how did I do that? Alright. Now where's that other tank at? I could have swore there was another tank around here that I could just swipe. I think the skulls are still trying to engage me, but once they get into the area, they realize it's pointless to just leave. I have no idea what they're doing now. Maybe they're just bugged out now.
Marker placed.
There's that other tank.
Excited we are, yes. Hell it is. Forces now, let's see if we can take care of business. Forces, I think we got a good opportunity to turn the tide of this
Need more
battle. Forces, let's
Fultons.
go.
I'm gonna steal
KHN.
anything that
Forces,
is
take out
available.
that tank and see what happens next. Forces, this could be it. Forces, the turning window.
Oh, I've got zombies trying to eat my ass. I think the skull... Nope, nope. The skulls are... No. No, that was a zombie. Okay. Apparently the zombies can move like that, too. And that's... Okay, maybe the skulls are just bugging out in this general area here.
HN, I think we reached the end of this stream shuttle 12 HN, I think we reached the end of this stream shuttle 12
looks like the internet
It's
is
been
back.
a wild ride, to say the least. That's service though. Zombies that can move like that. It's been a real challenge. Laughs. I think we can safely say that this
Maybe.
stream has been a success, just for the sheer entertainment value
See,
alone.
love
Laughs.
drop
Thanks
frames
for
here.
joining us, everyone. We'll catch you all in the next stream.
Still
Pauses, and
transferring
maybe
data,
we'll get some
so
working
not a
internet
complete
next
disconnect
time.
this time. I don't know what my internet's doing. Not good things, though. Not good things.
This is Pequod. Have arrived at LZ. Will stand by.
Support helicopter has arrived.
That's our KHM. It looks like your internet is still being a bit finicky, Chuckles, but don't worry, we're back online. All is well, sort of. Let's just take a deep breath and hope that we can get MGSV without pauses, okay? Let's just try to get through this stream without any more technical issues, okay?
Oh, the skulls are shooting me again. Or something's shooting me. I don't know where I'm being shot from, though.
Departing area of operation.
Alright, whatever. I don't think the zombies can shoot, so it's gotta be the skulls that are shooting at the helicopter.
Warning.
Extraction arrived at Mother Base.
That's our
Mission
KH
complete.
://KHM, going out in style. I guess Chuckles skulls shooting at the helicopter, zombies trying to eat you. It's just another day in the world of MGSV laughs. Well, I think we've reached the end of this stream. KHM pauses, let's just wrap it up and call it a day, okay? Laughs, thanks for putting up with all the technical issues and buggy skulls, everyone. We'll catch you all in the next
Again,
stream.
you're trying to end the stream early. I'm not ending the stream yet.
Laughs are, KHM, you're a glutton for punishment, aren't you? Chuckles, okay, fine. We'll keep going. Pauses, let's see what other chaos we can get into. Pauses, maybe we can get that conversation to trigger again. Laughs, or maybe we'll just get more skulls shooting at us. Laughs, either way, it's Onyx.
Okay.
Pauses are, KHM, I think you might have lost your train of thought there. Laughs, don't worry, it's happened to the best of us. Chuckles, let's just take a deep breath and see if we can get back on track. Pauses, or, you know, just see if we can get back to the conversation that's not happening. Laughs. Pauses, KHM, pauses, I think we're just going to have to wait for you to come back to us. Laughs, it's like you're in a trance or something. Chuckles, okay, well, I'll just sit here and wait for you to snap out of it. Pauses, maybe we can get some more viewers to join us while we wait. Laughs.
I have no idea where the two CFA officials are. Extracted 4 search team reinforcements. I don't know if that's... well, it's... I guess it's gotta be the search team. Extracted the transport truck driver. I have no idea where that transport truck driver is. That's... I guess we're gonna find out. Quiet would be useful for overall suppression, but I think D-Dog would be better for finding things. So we're gonna go with D-Dog here. Why are you naked, D-Dog? Stealth cam. What ranking did I get? Yeah, I didn't even use stealth cam. I had stealth camo on me the last go around and I didn't even use it.
Please select a mission.
Okay, so I got A rank. Okay, so we're gonna
Mission
not want to
accepted.
run with stealth camo. No. Well, it looks like internet
Laughs are,
might be back.
KHM, I think we've reached the end of our stream for today. Chuckles,
No,
the
please
internet is
stop
laughing,
trying to
and
end the
we're
stream
losing signal.
early.
Pauses, I think it's time to call it a day. Laughs, thanks for sticking with us, everyone. We'll catch you all in the next stream, hopefully with a more stable internet connection. Pauses, and hopefully with a more stable internet connection. Pauses, and maybe we'll even get to finish a game Laughs are
Internet
KHM.
back
I
now. It
think
looks
we
like
reached
internet
the
is
end of
back.
our stream for today. Chuckles seriously, though. It's like the internet is trying to sabotage us. Pauses. I think we'll just have to call it a day and try again another time. Laughs. Thanks for sticking with us, everyone. We'll catch you all in the next stream, hopefully with a
not
more
ending the
stable internet
stream.
connection.
Again.
Pauses, and maybe we'll
Stop
even get
trying
to
to
finish
end
a
the
game
stream
without any
early.
major issues. Laughs.
I know you
Laughs
and the
are
internet want
KHM.
the
You're
stream
a
to end
miracle
early, but
worker.
I'm not
Chuckles,
ending
I
it
think
early.
we're back online again. Pauses. Let's see if we can get back to the game without any more interruptions. Pauses. The dog is still naked. Either way. Laughs.
Your job is to rescue them. They don't have long to live. It appears that one of our 2 men has broken out of the encampment and is on the run. He contacted us to say he was surrounded. That's the last we heard from him. Your map is marked with a predicted field of movement based on where his transmissions cut off. The other man is still captive inside the encampment. Boss, rescue our men. Extract them both and get them back to Mother Base.
Alrighty then. So we need to go to this one first.